What is a dub plate? A dub plate is a black 10-inch acetate coated lacquered disc with steel in the middle that was originally used in mastering studios. What they used to do was when they'd master a record and they wanted to hear how it would sound before they press it on vinyl, they would cut it into a dub plate and play it in the studio and listen to it and have an idea of what it sounded like. That is what a dub plate is originally. Then us Caribbeans and sound system folk, we decided to take those plates, cut our own original recordings on them, and play them in clubs and dance halls and things of that nature. And it just evolved into a staple of sound system culture.
Well, a dub plate is a record where you go to the artist and you give him, you pay him whatever money you charging you for the song or whatever, what he did already, and he like name your sound system, like LP would call LP name, and call Puma name and some other people on my sound system, and that we call a dub plate.
A dub plate, to me, is a song that's created to fit your sound. Like, it could be a popular song that everybody has, but it calls your name in the song. Or you could switch up the words and make the song a special for you alone. You know, and it's basically a customized song for your sound. You know.
I'm man of a farm in the hills, toiling from Monday to Friday, Lord. And at the end of the week, I got to listen stereo, take sound play. Oh God. So dub plate thing is a real thing because really it keeps the music alive and keep the music vibrant. That's it. Because so many songs that you know a lot of people might forget to play, sound system selectors and this track is there. We'll play it, and that is a good reminder. To me, it keeps the music alive. It keeps the whole energy in the dance hall alive. You know. We do two dub plate to Chupa, and the night Chupa invite me and dance out and Prison Over. The clash with Stone, then they are Bojo at the new sensation. Stone over boost Bojo. Ricky Chupa said, "Yeah, boost pan your new artist. Well, maybe new artist right now if you come sweep, but the whole of them the artists are boost pan right now. Listen to this one and low shit. I know." Yeah. And the man jump on the Shanghai shake with him. And then I can't remember when you were not there. When I didn't care. The Kenny Rogers, I said my brother about 9 times the song playing. And you see that night, I try to get that it could be my thing, my way, you know. Tonight people don't mind, you know. It's when the song start playing, I say, "Oh, my song that," and she said, "Your song." I said, "Alright, okay, I want to say, watch where I go." And Trooper stop it and say, "Stop it! Yeah. The man is here now. Live! Live!" I didn't feel like me to big someone. Oh God Almighty! And that's what I said, there's no looking back. No. I go on my yard, I couldn't even sleep. Proud of yourself, man. At night I couldn't sleep. Told me feel sweet. I said, "Good fire."
When was the first time you actually heard a dub plate in a dance?
First time I actually heard a dub plate in a dance? I would say it was the year I was about 12. So we're talking like 1991. My uncle had a sound in Queens by the name of Leo Sonic.
LP at Ease. When LP won and they made the call to Trinidad and all of that, and I was like, yo.
What made what was it about that clash that really made you wanna just
the forwards?
The forwards.
The forwards was
Do you remember any song that got a huge forward that night?
Yeah, Addies played the Fugees.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
no, that was actually an Aristocrat Manor. That was the second one. Addies played the Fugees, and Wyclef and the Fugees was in the building.
Yo.
Yo, that was
Lauryn
amazing.
Hill, Pras, and Wyclef.
Yes, they walked in the building.
Forward, crazy.
Addies played the song, and it was pandemonium.
The era thing was from like in the early 80s, from about like 82 so.
Do you remember the first dubplate you ever voiced?
The first dubplate my voice. Well, the first dubplate my voice was people from my sound system.
Right.
Like Red Fox, Naturally, Screecher Dan, and you know, several artists, Baby Lou, Daddy Kirky, and certain one. But the first Jamaican artist me ever voiced on a dubplate was Frankie Paul.
Frankie Paul.
Yeah.
Do you remember the song, the
Yeah,
rhythm?
man. Still have me dubplate same. Still play it up to this day.
Wicked.
Up to this. Well, for me, you know, well, you don't know me the original already. When it comes to like voicing dubplate and voicing an artist on all rhythm, me kind of started on, you know, in the early 90s, 94, 90, 93 and everything there. We kind of start and thing there.
So
when we start play a certain rhythm, I'll duck rhythm. When we start voice all tune pan duck rhythm, I'm going to the studio and voice an artist. Some man I say, where you go with them all rhythm there? Where you go in a certain rhythm?
Yeah.
Because they never used to use them. So I kind of figure out, so you know what? Alright, I go voice an artist. I voice an old artist, I vote a singer on an old rhythm that can last me forever.
Forever, yes.
Right? But if I voice a DJ tune up on the same rhythm where the tune come on, it's gonna last 1 year, couple of months or whatever, and after a while nobody don't want to hear the tune get old.
True.
But if I put it on an older rhythm now, when me kind of bring back and me listen to the tune and say, alright, that tune I can fit that rhythm, I kind of DJ it myself before I go to the artist. And say, alright, yeah man, I can fit that rhythm, and then I go to the artist and make him grip on my rhythm, my old rhythm.
Yeah.
So that's how I do it. So I know say it can last longer on the old rhythm.
Wow.
LP been around for, well, this year is what, 30 years now?
Wow.
So it been around for 30 years, so you know, it's me up, and then the younger generation come and you know, people come, people goes and them thing there. You have to just move with the new generation, you have to just move with the time.
Yeah.
So me that person me just try to keep up with the time and try to move it, you know? Go with the young generation and forgive them for the advice that we are talking about now, for the younger sound them now. Just try to be originality. You know, just try to be original. Just, you know, I mean, you can't take a next man thing or whatever, but put it your way and put it in your pattern or you like it or whatever.
Right.
Because you have a little sound system out there, just go around and just pirate man tune. If you hear you cut that tune and last week on a rhythm them go and go vice it. And you know, just try to be original. Just try, you know, be yourself. You know what I'm saying?
The best advice I could give them is don't be afraid to try something new. This business is about everybody doing the same thing. You have to figure out a way to make yourself stand out from everybody else, even if it's a little bit.
What makes Tech 9 stand out?
Well, I think really what makes us stand out is that we're known for having a lot of tunes. You know, I voice daily.
Right.
And when I say that, I mean it literally. Like if I wanted to, I couldn't stop. Being that I have such a popular studio, you know, it's to the point where artists just show up because they're comfortable being here. They don't have no pressure. There's nobody nagging them for anything. They're here and they're chilling and the work is there. So being with that and how me and so many artists are good friends, it allows me to be creative with them musically at my own studio at my pace. I don't have to rush.
Right.
I don't have to be rushed. You know, we could sit here and I could be like, you know, artists, I have this new rhythm. Just give me a freestyle. I want something nobody in the world has.
Right.
And being that it's us here, they feel more comfortable and compelled to do that.
Right.
You know, so it's like your relationship with the artist plays a major part in your music also.
Name somebody. Right.
You know, throughout the years you learn that, okay, if everybody has the same song, then the song isn't special.
Right.
But if you change the beginning or the hook or something that makes your song stand out separate, then you will always stand out. And this business is about standing out above the rest.
You know, as far as the custom dubplate, you know, how that came about was I used to do it for my own sound, Poison Dog. And then I decided, you know what? I was at a time where I needed some extra income. So I just decided to open up shop, you know, big up to sounds like Tech-9 and Supersonic and yourself included. You know, you guys were among the first to voice me custom-wise, and it just went to the world from there. And, you know, it's been a blessing ever since.
The first time I hear my song played on the radio station was, to me, another great highlight in my music career, because at that time I just out to give up on the music there.
Give up on it?
Yeah, I must give up right.
What year was that?
I tell you something, man, you were down in 1992, man. 1992, I tell you about. I'm going to do a song about the Ivory, but they never released it yet.
Okay.
And then I'm going to spend a couple months I try before I go back in the post, and then I end up go back in the post and I come like me and say, but I not really break through like what I want to. So when we go up on the right stuff, I mean, I workshop one day, me never forget Richie B said, man, there's a new sensation on the block. Check this out, it's Luciano. And put down the song, man. So, I tell my friend them say, yo, I made that, and the man must say, yo, go for myself. You don't believe me? I say, you don't believe me? Yeah. I say, me. And the man must say, you what? I'm from Gibraltar, that. And the man say, no, man. I know you that, man. Go on one side, man. I say, you can't go on time. But just put on my clothes and run with the promoter, the producer. And from this, okay, I don't look back.
Like when LP dropped the original thing, really.
Yeah.
Everybody sings that.
You know what I say?
Yeah.
Original thing, Java rhythm and all them rhythm there. You can name them.
Boss up the whole place and you're like, yo, that is Tech-9 moment right there.
I think everybody knows that answer, and that would have to be Trinidad. With the bounty
medley.
The bounty juggling, where I played like about 15 bounties back to back.
On one rhythm or?
No, I played 6 on one rhythm, 3 on another rhythm, and another 6 on another rhythm.
Insane.
Back to back, but the momentum was so high. On the audio, you just hear the crowd response gets higher and higher and higher and higher and higher.
Wow.
And no song played for longer than 25 seconds.
But you know, LP is the first American sound to play in Africa. How was that experience?
Well, the experience, you know, for me in Africa was a very good experience for me. You know, it was, and I'm hoping to go back very soon too.
Yeah.
You know, but it was nice. It was like we got African. I feel like my dad Jamaica same way. Cause you know the vibes already. Cause he was there with us.
Yes, man.
So you know the vibes already and everything. So you know, but I have to big up all the African people, them, all the Kenyan people, them. Cause you don't know Mombasa and all them.
Yes,
you know? You know?
Alright.
I used to sing in church, really. It's a church, man, you know. But in the earlier years, 1990, 91, 90, going up to 92, I started feature out now and venture out on some sound system. Because I used to sing on sound systems, yes, like, but I never used to like tour like how you hear some artists like General Cheese used to tour with Scorpio, Black Scorpio and them and them. And you have some of the great like tenor stars from sound singers too. You know. But I never really grew up in the sound system thing like that. I grew up in the church. So it was more choir I used to sing and you know, have a guitar and do gospel concert. But after a while I realized I needed to express myself more. One thing about gospel, you can sing so much. It's mostly about, you know, praising God.
Speaking of that, tell us what you're doing in Dubai and all the production stuff.
Well, in Dubai, I linked up with my brother, my brethren Danny Neville. You know, big shout to Pee Wee, by the way. Pretty Posse for Life. He's the one who put it together. And we've collaborated on a project called Dynamq. So be on the lookout for it. It's very, think Major Lazer mixed with a little Nas Barkley, mixed with a little, you know, maybe some Skrillex or something like that. It's very interesting. It's a hybrid of different things, but there's one common dancehall theme throughout the entire project. It's going to be very interesting. I hope you guys like it.
How did you meet Rick?
Well, Rick used to play a sound called Vigilante, and I had a crew that I started called Triple Threat Team. So it was Tech-9, Vigilante, and Bulletproof.
Right.
And being that we were so close with Vigilante, me and Rick was always talking, and the whole crew was always around each other. And you know, the owners for Vigilante went to school, they went to college, they decided to focus on their school
academics.
Right. So Rick was like, I'm not going to school. I'm focusing on this music thing.
Yeah.
And you know, I saw his drive, and at the same time I was leaving my sound, which was Eclipse.
How long did you play Eclipse?
Played Eclipse for a year and a half.
Okay.
You know, I had Tech 9 from 93 to 95. I joined Eclipse in 95 and I left in 97.
Right.
So it's you know, I left for reasons don't want to say, because you know, I can't deal with too much negativity from everybody else. So I left and picked back up my sound.
And of course, Blessed is a child that has its own, right?
Well, I had my own before, but it just wasn't as popular.
Right.
So I just picked it up and I said, you know what, I'm going to stick with my thing. I'm going to keep it going. So I started putting Tech 9 back on the road in 98.
I try don't go too far from the song. The message, keep the message somehow, keep the essence of the song. You know, you can't sing a song like It's Me Again, Jah. And just I sing the sound dead again, Jah. No, I think certain songs you have to know how to adjust it, that you can still keep the spirituality in the song, you know, because first the people know me as a messenger. So my songs and my music, my expression have to have some form of essence, some form of spirituality in it.
Right.
And for that reason, some sound name I don't sing for certain sound name though.
I see.
Yeah, and we have some sound man, we have some terrible names that not really conducive to spiritual growth, you know? And not really comfortable singing these things. It's like blaspheming against my own principles.
Speaking of sound system, you know, this is live on video. Which sound can you remember to have the most Luciano?
Well, Kilimanjaro, you know, did it for me, you know, from early stages, Ricky Trooper, Kilimanjaro song. And when I just came in the music business, it was like singing dub plates really for Ricky Trooper that I started out. Before even 45 started coming out. And Trooper had a lot of dub plates with me, combination with Garnet Silk, you know, with Sizzla, with great, a lot of great dub plates.
So you can say that Ricky Trooper really pushed your career.
Yeah, he started out, there's no doubt, in terms of giving me a nice push start, the people to know me. And he even carried me to introduce me to the first producer that I did, the first single for.
Which was?
With Earl Hills at Aquarius Records, those days in Alpha Tree. It was like one of the major record stores in Kingston at the time.
Right.
So I have to say give thanks, you know, that he really helped me and, you know, at least get people to know me.
Right.
More popularly, you know. We had sound clashes too, and he invited me and we go there, and I remember one night the singer named Xanadu, his name is Xanadu right now, but he used to go by a name Haggard. I don't know what kind of name that is. So he and I one night we go on Kilimanjaro dance, and time for me singing now, I'm up. I sing tune for tune, and from that night I realized I know holy, but it's because I used to study a lot of, even I still do. I love listening to songs, like songs of like world hits. Yeah. And sometimes I turn them into dub plate style and make a big hit out of it, you know.
What makes you different from a lot of artists, because it seems like every clash that's happening in the world you have to listen to a Luciano dub.
Yeah.
What makes that every sound plays that Luciano?
I think it's because I'm very easy to deal with. I'm an artist that, you know, these jockeys and selectors, they love to deal with me, and I'm not a hard person to deal with, you know, and I don't outprice myself. And some artists really carry on too much. Put big figures to them dub plates, and then them have an attitude problem sometimes. Someone want them dub plate. Them have to go through one whole heap of waiting and management and line up and all them things. You know the hype thing. And I feel say some of these artists them when too hype, some man them don't interested in them neither. That's the next thing, because if a man have money to spend and book up an artist where I want hype, like, what you want? Dub plate, no sing to that. that kind of attitude. You can't have that kind of attitude. So even when I go to tours like Japan, when I go to Japan and sing, like a lot of soundmen, they will come and they wait for me because they know I'm not gonna turn them away.
Right.
And they come to Jamaica, I treat them with, you know, respect, and to me, everyone playing a part in this thing. We are the singers and selectors, disc jockeys, sound owners. They are like the field marshals.
Right.
They are keeping the music alive, and even when we're sleeping in our bed,
They're playing.
They're playing and people dancing to our music. So it's a great work. To me, we are in this thing together, and if you see it as a ministry, we can make it work, you know?
Yeah,
Sometimes a sound man don't have all the money, but you say this is my work with it because things are hard. Some man outprice himself too. My dubs are reasonable, so every little sound man can have a 1 dub or 2 dub and play with loads. You know, I use a principle because the Chinese have a principle in marketing. They say large sale, small profit, but big, you know, many sales, but small profit.
True.
Blessed love, this is Luciano the Messenger, and you're in tune to Dynamq Video Blog on YouTube. A journey for you.
Yo, this is Taranchyla the Mad Spider, and you're watching Dynamq Video Blog.
You don't know, big up my brethren, Dynamq Video Blog on YouTube. Don't miss it, don't change the dial off right now, nothing like that. Tell a friend for tell a friend, Dynamq Video Blog. Boom, bang, boom.